So I'm pretty sure all the remains are just bleached bones. If I saw something like this walking, little offerings here. Cigarettes, lots of tomb here. I gotta be careful, there's tombs all over the place here. Ooh. Oh shit. You can see the shoe. That's the torso, the chest. The body too also is gone. This is clothing. Spinal cord. Some more spinal cords. That is a mummified hand. What is up, everyone? Thank you for watching Franco Travels. So I'm yet off on another crazy adventure. Can I make this stick any longer? Yes, I can. I am off on a crazy adventure. I am in the middle of what looks to be the Sahara. I'm not really, but it definitely feels like I'm in the Sahara Desert. It is extremely hot with that beautiful sun way up there. But what's cool about this, I am in a huge historic abandoned site, but there is a hidden cemetery towards the back. A very secluded one that not many people know about, but I was able to see it. I hate these glasses. They look horrible on me. However, they protect my eyes from dust, debris, and the sun, so I can see longer, because my eyes have been drying out because the less moisture sucks out all the, you know, moisture in your face. Your skin gets dry, your eyes get dried, your nose gets dry, your lips, your butt, everything. So that brought me to do this. Anyway, look at how crazy it is. This is literally equivalent to Death Valley, but just a snag bit worse. But look at the crazy view up there. And right over there is a cemetery that's covered by this magnificent wall of death, which I want to see. From what I'm told, there might be a lot of bodies, people that tried to steal from the graves and stuff, which kind of sucks. So that is where I'm at. I love you guys, and I'm happy I'm actually here, and I'm happy that I get to show you guys this crazy adventure I have stored. Now I put my bandana on a little bit, so that way I don't get burnt on my forehead. Look at that. It goes for miles out there. Definitely beautiful though. This is more of the abandoned town area that's associated with the cemetery right here. But all that white stuff you see is mud and pretty much quicksand. So I had to like come up with a plan to kind of walk through it and put rocks all over the floor just to get to this area. But look at this beautiful place that I'm in now. Right in front of me here is a cemetery. And it's kind of like right off the highway here, but it's very hidden. If you don't have good eyes or checked on Google Maps, you wouldn't see it. But look at that, there's these weird structure-like things just kind of pointing up off the ground. And I just did a video on my Franco TV channel where I saw UFO lights up in the sky, and it was amazing. And today I'm gonna actually investigate that area to see what is up there. Sorry for the wind, it's extremely windy around this area. Look at this sinkhole. This is it. I don't even know what I'm gonna expect to find in here. So viewer discretion is always advised. It might get graphic, it may not. This is centuries old, so I'm pretty sure all the remains are just bleached bones. White bulbous skulls sticking up from the ground. But I might see a UFO today, so if you guys see something, let Franco know. I'm willing. Finally. Look at this place. Holy shit. Oh wow, they have little offerings here. Cigarettes. A Nintendo? No, that's a Chinese bootlegged Nintendo. With some stuff here. Nice little hat. Some agua. This is offerings for the spirits here. Apparently here is super haunted too. Super haunted. Wow, look at this. This is from the tomb of a child, obviously. They even have, it's so old that it even has these retro toys. This is Hercules. You remember when Hercules came out and you could buy these toys? Completely stained and destroyed by the sun. Wow, look at this place. So right over here is the other side of the cemetery. You can see all these little quicksand areas. That's a tomb here. I gotta be careful, there's tombs all over the place here while I'm navigating through it. The good news is, at least no one has tried to, I haven't seen any tombs that are people trying to steal bodies. But that could always change. I feel like I'm in an old western. The temperature right now is 90, pushing 90 degrees. And it is 17 in dryness. That means there's absolutely no moisture, which is why my lips and my throat is drying up. People say when it's dry, it just means that, you know, your lips are gonna get dry. But what they don't know, the drier it gets, the earth is literally sucking out the moisture out of your body. And you're losing moisture even if you're not sweating. It's so dry that I can't even sweat, because the moment I sweat just a little bit, the sun already evaporated the sweat. Now, that starts to happen through all your pores and your nose and everything, and it starts affecting tons of things. So that's kind of like what I'm battling over here. Wow, it is so freaking peaceful and quiet out here. Look at this tomb. This one looks opened. That one right over here. Ooh. Oh shit. You could see the shoe. Here's a better view. Look at all the remains. I gotta be careful for scorpions. I don't want to get bit. Look, there's some more tombs over here. This place is just a quick little adventure I wanted to take you guys to while I'm keep doing my explorations around the desert. Thank God for this little tripod stick, because I'm not sticking my arm in there. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a rose. Usually when you see those little baggies, that's witchcraft. But I don't think anyone has been out here in forever. Trying to see if there's more remains somewhere. There's gotta be. Usually places like this that's unattended, they get ravaged with scrappers and people looking for gold teeth, anything that they could try to sell back at home. And in a weird way, I don't blame them, because they're trying to feed their family, and you know, these people don't really have anything. So when it comes down to the bare minimum, some people need it more than most, and if you're dead, I think they need it the most, because that's still part of the living. It's crazy when it comes to survival. The rules change. Everything changes. There is no such thing as morality after a while. Just life and death, you know what I mean? Thank God I have yet to been in a situation like that, even though I feel like I'm treading closer and closer into being something like that with these crazy adventures. Let's see if I could cross over through here. There we go. Ooh, this is a bit of a fall. There we go. That's good. Yo, this sun is brutal. There's some more caskets over here in the back. This one's been opened. See what you guys can see in here. It looks like people went in there and just took all the skulls and stuff. You can see a shoe. right in there. And that's another casket underneath it. So I'm actually facing a bit of a problem. I'm starting to get burnt on my arm. The sun is actually getting really strong. I don't want to get burnt. I get more freckly. That's a baby casket. You can see how small the bones are. And over there's a little box, but the body's missing. What the hell would you do with a body of an infant? You know what I'm saying? Look at this. Look at this. 1933 is the date from this tomb. 1933. Those bones probably evaporated by now. This would be where the skull was. That's the torso, the chest. But the head is gone. I think that's a piece of the skull right there at the top of the head. Looks like it's been autopsied, and people left little pennies here for blessings. This one's been opened, and the body too also is gone. These are all baby caskets. Oh, this is actually wedged in there pretty good. There we go. I don't know if you guys got to see anything interesting. I'm just putting the camera in there. I can't really see what's inside. Another baby casket. Body's missing. What the hell? Why would they take out all the bodies? I mean, maybe some femurs and bones here and there, but the body, or the remainders of the bodies are all gone. Oh, look at this little door. Manuel, 1934. See what you guys see. It's too sunny outside. I can't see anything. Nose is already starting to bother me. Oh wow. So skull is gone, but look, you could see all the little bones, but they tore it open. You could see how the whole frame has been ripped open throughout this place. Oh my god, it is getting so dry out here. I might have to call this little venture a little bit short. The moment I start feeling headaches, I gotta head back. My body temperature is gonna start rising. This is what my watch is registering out on my temperature right now. 99. I'm almost 100, and I was already 102 a minute ago in the last 4 hours. And my heart rate is 142. That's bad. Check this out. I'm gonna have to find something with shade real quick because I'm starting to get a small tiny bit of a migraine. It's just a pit. I don't even know what the pit's for. I don't see any bones or anything. Oh, that was a nice gust of wind. I gotta find some shade. The sun right now is pointing southeast, so I gotta find something with some shade. Much better. Whew. My whole body was starting to burn up. See that cloud? See that? That's a really low cloud. The only one out here that's not even a cloud. That is a sand twister. And it just happened right next to me. It could be still happening. And it's slowly moving closer. Jesus, I should have brought like a bottle of water. Fuck, this is actually really hot. crap. Not only that it's hot, but it is super bright, so I can't fucking see anything. There it is. See the sand twister right over there? Passing by. I wish it would just come in through here and blow me away. Don't take that out of context. My brain is like shutting down right now. I could feel my temperature dropping though. Those sand twisters I used to think could lift you up. Sometimes they can. But if you go into it, it'll blow you all around or whatever. I've seen some pretty strong ones before. And there's some people that are crazy that would stand right in front of it to get into it. The bigger they are, the more likely it could probably push you around. I don't know if it could pick you up though. If you guys know, let me know. Can a I can't even talk. My throat's so dry. But can a sand twister pick you up and throw you? Because some guys are into that. I want you guys to look towards the back here. You're going to see the hand, which is still mummified. Check this out. You can see the arm, the pants, wow, that is insane. I never thought I would see that. That's crazy. But look at this. I was going into this tomb and look what I found. That is a mummified hand. You could see the nails. That's actually a finger. I think you call that a phalangeal joint or phalanges. And it just goes right up towards the arm, towards the back. I don't even know if that's a head. I can't see because it's too bright. You guys see better than I do. But that is crazy. You can see how the arm and the skin just peels and it just goes into bones. That's insane. And this is just out here. Way out here in the desert. And there's only one person. Ooh, I gotta take it easy. I think I got up too quick. And this heat does not help me. That is the only tomb. The most freshest burial, which is weird because this place is very vintage. And somebody just got buried there. Which is ironic because it's this place, there's nobody here. This is a historic site. So I'm not sure who's trying to get buried out here, but this is completely insane. So I've been out here for like about 30 minutes. I'm still trying to make my way back to the car. And it is hot. I am sweating balls, trying to look for shortcuts to slowly migrate my way back. All this stuff here is very bad dirt, and you sink in if you try to get in. So you have to be careful not to fall in. All right. I see people's pants and stuff. There we go. There we are. I'm also trying to conserve my energy as much as I can. Yo, my younger self, like when I was back in the United States, being not healthy, I would have never been able to do this. There we go. This would have killed me. I found a shortcut so I could be able to get back to safety and make my way towards the car. Oh. Ha! I did it. Covered in shit, but I did it. Look at this. I had to make my way back to the car. I think I'm gonna take a break. I barely did anything. My throat is dry. I barely did anything. It's just the heat is unbearable. I think it just jumped up to 113 or 110 or something. Holy crap. Yeah, Franco, go to the area where you saw the UFOs. That'll be a great idea. Retarded Frank. That was retarded. All right, almost there. So I just made my way out from the desert. I'm trying to see if I could get close to where I seen the lights for the UFO. I can't even talk because my throat is dry. I've been drinking water, but the water that I'm putting in my body, the sun is dehydrating it right out of my body as fast as I can put it in. So I actually had to finish this one a little bit quick so I don't end up passing out. I bent down to look inside of some tomb I found, which I'm going to show you guys in the next upload here. And as soon as I lift myself back up, I almost passed out. I got dizzy. My watch is giving me a whole bunch of indications that it is too hot and that I need to make my way back towards the center, or back to like an area where it's not so hot. That's my truck right up there. I had to take the quick way out of here, the exit, but if you see right over here, sorry for the wind, that's where I'm parked. It has been one hell of a day. Regarding the UFO lights that I seen last night, I was here, way over there. You see this whole little abandoned town? That's the huge pipe. That's where I was recording, and somewhere, where's the theater? The theater is, I think I'm wrong. I think I'm very wrong. Oh yeah. No. Wait a second. Alright, those are the houses. Yes, I'm right. Okay, so the theater that I was recording at is right there. That building. Right in the center of the video right now, okay? That's the building where that pipe is sticking up, pointing at it. I was right there towards a corner, and I was recording all the way over here. And right out here is where I was seeing the UFO lights. But as you can see, there's nothing out there. I thought maybe there was a huge mountain or something, but nothing. Now there's a town over there that's called Antofagasta. Apparently I wasn't the only one that was able to record the phenomenon. There was a lot of other people too who recorded. But yep, this is where it happened. Way out there. So that's further than what I thought this was, but I was still able to see it. But I don't even know if there's a road that travels further down to the area I was at. So I'm gonna probably have to travel somewhat towards Antofagasta. But even though those lights are gone, but I can still look. But I'm pretty sure people were able to see it from the ocean side. But that was 100%. That was insane. One of the coolest phenomenon things I've ever was able to see in my life. All right, let's keep going. Well, I have made it back to the abandoned town. Holy crap, at least this place, there is somewhat of shade because everything else has been completely pure sun. I actually got heat sickness when I got to the car. I felt like my chest was hurting. I couldn't breathe right. And I just had to relax and just drink a ton of water and put this jacket on so my whole body doesn't start getting black. Maybe I could just cover the neck a little bit with this collar because this heat is no joke out here. It's insane. But in the end, I've made it to this beautiful place. Look at this. I could actually take this off now. I don't have to look like a mad scientist. For now, I could take it off. Probably see like the stuff ring around my eyes. But all right. Let's go. Yes, I know. My watch is like telling me, Frank, there's no signal. Be careful. All right. Let's keep going. What is that? Food. So apparently, last night, little UFO adventure. I can't believe that it was actually seen everywhere. Everybody was freaking out about it. But this is the hotspot for UFOs. In fact, they call this Area 51 of Chile because of all the weird stuff. And I searched around on Google Maps. There's no military. There's nothing. You're not going to find anything out here. And plus it's Chile, so it's not like they're going to be that sophisticated. So there is something happening, and I think it's happening over the water of towards the ocean, because there's not even a mountain towards the other side. But anyway, let's get into it. Trying to find my way through here so I could show you the abandoned town. On my way out of here last night, I didn't even record it, but I saw weird lights, like there were people here. Hopefully I don't run into the same thing. Here it is. This is Nuketown. As you can see, why I gave it that name, everything has been nuclear destroyed. It's gone. Se acabó. Does not exist anymore. No longer a thing. Which leaves me free to explore it. However, it's complete anarchy out here. There's no cops that show up to save you for domestic violence. Over here, it's completely different. Well, that's completely about to fall. I like how they put like wood there to stop it from falling. Let's see what's over here. Now, last night I came here and I had seen what looked like somebody watching me, and their eyes glue. I don't know if I posted it yet, but it was lighting up with my night vision. Then they were hiding behind the wall. Yep, let's go this way. Take a shortcut. The good thing is that now I have my boots, so I'm not worried about scorpions or lizards or fishes, whales, cactus, manatees, or dolphins biting me. Now it's just I'm free to traverse because I have like this. I have pretty good shoes on, so they don't mess with me too much. Right over there. I'm hearing something. I thought it was music at first. Peligro. That means it's dangerous. Hello? Oh, I see why. The walls are falling. Oh, they even see the names of the people that lived here. The family of Morales Bomba, España. 02. What was that, 2002? Just says 002. I might run into something out here. This is technically no man's land. I'm not gonna lie. Just because I know how my channel is, there's a big part of me that low-key wants something to happen. It'll add for entertainment for you guys. For me, it's life-threatening. For you, it's entertainment. That's the sad truth of reality. Just how it is. But at the same time, it also makes for a good story. I think I'm getting better at it, you know? Not worrying about crazy things happening. This is the creepy statues that I found out here last night, and I literally seen this out of nothing. One minute I'm just traversing through here, everything's normal, and then I see this, and I didn't even see this the whole time I was out here, and I passed by it like about 20 times and I didn't even see it. But it's a weird statue of just old men or skinny tall creatures. They look like aliens. What do you guys think? Look at that. If I saw something like this walking, I would be highly attracted to it. No, I'm just kidding. I would actually be nervous. I would be like, what the hell is that? What do you think this is about? The ghosts of the people that remain here? The protectors of this place? You guys tell me. I'm traversing through the area. I'm not even sure where the hell I saw those. It was like a creepy eyes that were reflecting off my night vision, looking right at me. And I'm not really sure where exactly it was. But there is a ton of wind that I'm trying to account for. Because this place is super windy. Yeah. About this. What is that? I didn't even see that the last time I was here. It's like a tower. Some writing on the wall. Look, 2007. That's weird. Look at that. This is like the best I could get to any type of shade out here. I feel like I am in the movie of Mad Max. Have you ever seen the movie Mad Max? That's what this feels like, except I'm not in a car driving like a crazy man on cocaine. Instead, this is different. I think I'm gonna angle myself here. It's a building so I do not steam up and burn and die. Like a Vrunschensteisel. What is this? Look at this room. Hello? Nothing but ghost. Unfortunately. It's like a little blind date between you and me. Hey Frank, so where are you going to take us for our first date? Well, I'll tell you what. Everyone's dying to come here. It's a joke because everybody died here. But anyway, everyone's dying to come here. Oh, sorry. Did you just hit your head? I'm sorry, sweetie. It's okay. What does it sound like I'm bringing a dude with me? That got me off guard. Oh, fuck. I don't know what is my deal with spiders, but I keep thinking I see spiders. I don't even know if spiders would survive in this kind of territory. Sweetie? Yes? Do you think maybe we could get some water? No, you're screwed on that one. I don't even know if water even exists around these parts. God, my throat is so dry. Hello? Is there somebody living here? Someone looking for a mate? Wow, look at all these doors, how they're just perfectly angled. I think the jacket helps. It's cooling off my body temp. I thought maybe the less clothing, the more comfortable. I was wrong. If you cover your skin, you won't burn. Look at that. I feel like I'm a desperado from that movie in Mexico. I'm looking for a man who calls himself Pucho, but you had to do it the hard way. Look at this. Finally. Some darkness. Whew. It is hot out there. I'm not gonna lie, I was low-key expecting to find some cool shit in here. Empty. Just like my heart. God save the queen. Let's go this way. Hello? I seen something creepy at night. It's daytime. I came back when it was safer. If you could come out and introduce yourself. I will, but you gotta tell me what your intent is with my daughter. I'm not here for your daughter. I'm here for your husband. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. Well, it just keeps on going. I noticed something, that there's numbers on these doors. This says number 4. It's like section 8. Section Quattro. Man, I'm not gonna lie. You guys would probably be like, you're out of your mind, Frank. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm not. I would love 100% with $1 on top. I would love to, I don't know. I would like to spend the night here and live here for like a solid 2 weeks. Just to, see the lights in the skies. All the UFOs that happen about. I would like to see it. I feel like there's a Trump voice in there somewhere, man. Every time I go, like, it sounds like Trump. I believe that if I was here at night, I'm telling you I would love to see it. You're gonna find UFOs. Look at this. Here's another creepy room. Julia, darling, are you going to sleep, man? I really need to have friends because I'm losing my mind. This is actually what I do when you guys aren't even watching. I just talk to myself. Hola? This is pretty cool. Looks like they painted this room or they were caught on fire or something. And then over here there's like this huge hole in the wall on the floor. Probably for plumbing. Imagine I walk into a room and I start seeing chains and shackles and people are chained up and they're like, help me. I would get the hell out of here ASAP and then call the cops. Oh, what is this? This is clothing. Old vintage pants. And a shoe thing on the floor. This is insane. But also very beautiful. Very beautiful. This one looks like the whole ceiling completely collapsed and fell down to the ground. And look at this. Old vintage cans from years yonder. Completely turned into ash. Which is funny because that's how we will be. In 100 years from now, we will be a handful of dust. And that's why you shouldn't take life so seriously. Because we are granted for certain death. And death alone shall liberate you from your ambitious mind. Let's see what's in here. I just heard whistling. At least I think I did. Unless the heat stroke is trying to kick in. Wow, I feel like I'm in Nevada. This 100% looks like Nevada. Alright, I'm gonna put these glasses on. It's too sunny. I'm getting a headache. So I've made it to another place here on Nuketown. And it is completely just open and vast. And beautifully bright. Oh my God, forgive me. But I've had a long day today. But look at this. I found some weird structures out here. And I'm hearing weird humming in the air. I don't know if you guys are able to hear it, but it comes on and it goes every now and then. But look at this. Flipping the camera to the front, you will witness a piece of metal that belonged to something insignificant. I don't know what it belonged to, but I feel like I'm being watched. I just feel like in one of these houses, somebody's going to just be looking at me, judging me. What is that Stangruti doing in the middle of the Sahara? But yeah. So far pretty beautiful though. I like it. If I'll be able to post this anytime soon because there's absolutely no freaking signal to post anything. It's horrible. This looks like water was here on the floor. It's kind of like tainted dark for some reason. But alright. I do feel like I'm in Mad Max though, which that feels pretty cool because I'm just out here. I need a stick and some metal on my shoulder so it can look like I've been through shit. So I'm going throughout the town. Right, and I find a whole bunch of remains all over the floor. Everything that's white is bones, skeletal remains. I think possibly from an animal, or something else. I'm not too sure. But that is cool. I think there's a cow. Yeah, it's a cow. I just heard something. Okay, well, I'm going to start recording because I think something's going on. Bear with me. I'm not going to lie. I thought this was a cow bone. But now I'm starting to think it's a human pelvis. And I touched it with my hands. Brr. Yeah, that's disgusting. God, I'm sorry, dude. I didn't mean to touch your hips like that. It's been a minute since I've touched someone's hips. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry, dude, for real. It's probably a guy, too, knowing my luck. You'd think you were lucky, but I enjoyed it more. Alright, let's keep going. I'm still trying to see if there's something new at this place. I don't want to just give you guys a walking simulator. I want to give you an exploration. I'm just traversing through house to house. And it all looks the same. So I will update you when I find something different or a bit unique. Or maybe where those creepy eyes were coming from. So I found something interesting. Still kind of exploring throughout the town area. Then I came across all these little white stuff kind of showing up on the ground. And this is still kind of where I'm at right now. So as you can see, there's not really much that's changed. But look at what I found. It's a whole bunch of bones, even thrown on top of the roof. Something weird happened here. Check this out. See? Those are bones on top of the roof. What I don't know is if it's human or animal. I wouldn't be surprised if it's both. Look at that. Bone, 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 spinal cord, some more spinal cords. Actually, I think this is an animal. What gives it away is this gigantic cow bone here. This is the foot. But it also could be mixed. I don't know. You guys let me know. Did I see any human bones here? Or if it's just cow or animal. Let's see what's in here, though. Let's see if it's accountable. Oh, I just heard something slam. It was distant. But I heard it. Maybe I should start whispering. Then again, you guys might be into that. Oh look, Franco's jumping into ASMR. That's not what I'm trying to do. There's more bones. Trying to see if there's anything interesting in the house. Why here? Why is there so many bones in this specific area? Oh, is that hair? Look at this. Looks like dreads. That's interesting. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm kind of trying to figure out. Is why is there so many bones just right there? Like if something's been eating something. What if it's a Wendigo or some sort of skinwalker or something else? Everything's collapsed out here. I feel like the Terminator, when the whole world ends and then this is like the aftermath. John Connor survived. I think that would be a cool name if I had John Connor for a name than just Frank. You know, it would have been John Connor or Connor TV. That would be cool. One can wish, right? One can dream. Let's keep going, I guess. What is that? is this? Sometimes I wonder if they put warnings on the wall or something with the writing. You gotta understand, this goes on for miles. I've already walked so much, and it's just buildings after buildings after buildings out here. Completely dead town. I don't even know if I reached the corner yet. That big pipe is the mining facility where I found that tunnel that goes deep underground. But other than that, this place is freaking huge. So I've made it to what looks like an abandoned factory. But I have to side with you guys. At this point now, I've been walking for almost another 2 or 3 or 4 hours. I don't even remember how long. And my lips are completely chapped. I think I am dehydrated again. In every sense of the word. And, yeah. So in a little bit, I have to find my way back towards the car. So that way I can hydrate myself and I don't pass out. Oh, this feels so good. To have just an inch of shade. You guys have no idea how hot it is. I hope you guys are enjoying it from the nice comfortable seats of your house. Because right now, this very entrance, I'm going to be real with you guys, because other YouTubers be like, oh yeah, I do this every day. Bullshit. That means that they just went in and they running inside and then they go back to the car and chill. I've been here since forever. With no line sight of mercy. Look at this. This is where I am. This looks like a place where they used to work on cars. Condición. I have put my boots through so much trauma these past couple of days. I can't even get out that way because there's a huge fence blocking entrance. So I might have to continue from the side if I can. It's gotten so dry and so heat that I'm starting to think of my life choices. Questioning, did you do the right thing, Frank? Was this the right act? Usually that tends to happen after a certain time of being in prolonged heat. You start to question everything. But don't worry, it's just a phase. Get to safety. You're dying, Frank. Your body's dying. No, but I'll be alright. I still have just enough energy to keep her moving, to getting back to the car. I'm also burping a lot, so I guess my body's releasing a lot of gases. Just to, I don't know, to compensate for the water. What do you guys think it is? Let me go this way. Oh, that's a human bone. Cool. There's a lot of bones everywhere here. That's another one. That's a pelvis. Because I'm finding bodies everywhere. It's good for the soul because it keeps me motivated. Sorry if you guys are getting a lot of wind noise. This place is absolutely unconditionally windy. Alright. I gotta make my way towards the other side of this damn wall. So I found a place where I could sit down for a little bit. Kind of like right in the corner of the sun. But I tell you what, the view here is so amazing. There's only like certain places where I could be like, this would be a good place to die. Right here. Just staring at the beautiful mountains in the background, realizing how small you are. There we go. I'm trying to situate myself. Perfect. Realizing how small you are and just go to sleep. Not that I would want to, not that I would not try to keep trying to survive. I'm just saying there's just certain places would just be like, this is a good place to, to go out. Some of you guys think about it sometimes, where it would be at. Well, if I had a choice and it didn't just happen randomly when I'm just trying to get something done, it would be in a place like this. Not in a hospital bed, not when I'm 80, can't do anything. It would probably be right here. Look at it. What do you guys think? Look at that beautiful view. I know this is only GoPro, it doesn't do it justice, or Insta360, but it's still amazing for me at least. You guys get to see through a fisheye lens, but how am I so grateful to be able to do this? It may not look like much to a lot of people, but to me this is living in the most 100%. All right. I have to be able to go back through this and make it towards the car. But it feels so good. My legs are like drunken noodles. Your drunken noodle don't work, honey. What's wrong with your leg? How come they break? You walk way too long. Your voice sound cracked like old man. I feel like my teeth are whiter too because of the sun, because it stains everything. It just bleaches everything. You just look at the sun and just go like that. So the UV lights brightens your teeth. That's why when you see skulls in cemeteries that I go to, their teeth are so damn white because they've just been bleached by the sun. So there's a cheap way to bleach your teeth. You don't even have to go to the dentist for it. Just do it naturally. Cover your face and smile. So I found the back of the theater, and my voice is getting a little bit more rushy. I'm telling you, man, the dryness is not, no kidding. 17%. Let's see what's in here. That 17% stands for humidity. 17% humidity. Let's keep going this way. Can I even get to the other side? Nope. There's no way. This place is much bigger. And there's someone's sweater there. But yeah, this place is much bigger. Let me see if there's another way around. Look, see? Familia, another one. Ponce, Bastin, Diego, Nicaro. These are all the people that used to live in this building. Even more names. Wow. I made it closer. Not back yet, but closer back. I could even see the creepy statues of the old men. Alien-like old men. I wonder how I get to this side of the room. This is the theater in Philharmonica. Philharmonica is this place. But this is where I had names of people that lived in here. So I'm not too sure about that. But look at that. That's the abandoned theater. And those swings there, I don't know if you guys see it, but I was here at night and they kept, one of them was swinging by itself and then the other one started swinging right before I was leaving. So I don't know if something brushed into it or what, but that was unique. Let's go inside. I don't even know if I have the energy to go up these stairs, but I will do it for you guys. Look at this. Please don't break. There we go. They're much harder to do when you're completely empty. That's the theater right over here. Check this out. Are you not entertained? Man, my voice really sounds messed up. I need to drink something quick. Oh, look, I reached my goal for how many steps I did today. Wow. Forsaken son of death. I kind of want to go over there, but they blocked off the whole area to get in there. It's probably because it's dangerous. That's where they put the projector. Last night I was here and I swear I heard noises. There we go. Look at how big this place is. It's actually bigger. You're only seeing a small part of it. That's where I got stuck at. They blocked the whole wall off so I couldn't make it back in. I think this has to be the biggest location that I've seen in Chile. I've been to many, in a lot of cool places, but this is by far the biggest location that I've been to. Let's go downstairs. Hopefully I can make this without error. I hope you guys liked this video because I definitely did a lot. I didn't even think I was going to do this much. And I still have to go UFO hunting today. But I think I'm going to head home first. I'm going to head home and get some food and then continue back with this crazy adventure. I'm like stumbling. That's how thirsty I am right now. Thank you, theater. This is a beautiful place. Look at that. Should be a thumbnail, just like that. All right, let me make it back towards wherever the hell I parked my truck. So my watch is giving me information saying that you need to have recovery time. I think you did too much. And your recovery time needs to last about 8 hours. I don't know how accurate that is, but that's pretty crazy that I know so much. Look at this place I found here. Not too far from where I am. There's also another building there. And it's just written with names everywhere. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, man. This desert is so magical for some reason, even at night. I don't even know what to expect in here. I should have came here first. It's like a maze. Pancho, te amo mucho. Says Pancho, I love you a lot. Wow. I could have lied to you guys. I could have totally said that, hey guys, I made it back to Area 51. Oh yeah, I look like I'm burnt. Nature did me dirty. Alright, well, time to put water in my face. Look at this. I should definitely come back here to do some paranormal videos. There's just so much stuff here. And every now and then sometimes you hear voices, even in the daytime. I like it better at night, but even in the daytime. What was that? It's probably the wind. Oh wow, Bill told me about this and I used to work. That's you guys know about this. He would go and always keep an eye out on you when you're working or whatever. He checked out your work. Bill something or Bill, I don't even remember. But it's like in the 60s or something, 60s or 70s. Not that I'm even from the 60s or 70s, but the guys used to tell me about it. So I just found another part of the house. Look at this. It just keeps on going. What is this place? Or what do you guys think it used to be? Like a medical facility? Oh, this is going to be so creepy to explore at night. It just goes all the way up towards the back. Oh wow, look at this. What is this place? It's like inside but outside. Like a little inside or outside patio. Like a huge abandoned place that just keeps on going forever. Look at this, and even continues on to back there. Wow, that is cool. My battery's at 17% and it's probably exploding because it's lithium. Under these high temperatures, everything explodes. Look at that. This does feel like an abandoned town in Mexico, though. Look at that. Right here. Oh, this is so cool. What do you think this is about? Just a drawing? Let's go over here. The whole roof is completely gone, and it must have been because of the wind. Oh, that's creepy. Looks like a lady in a black dress. Guys, I think I'm coming to the end of the visit. There's not supposed to be a dog here. If a dog comes out and just runs after me, I'm so screwed. Alright, but anyway, what I wanted to tell you guys is that I think I'm coming across the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching Franco Travels. I hope you enjoyed this location. This is definitely going to be a location that I'm going to be doing at night for paranormal. I think I have 2 more nights here that I'm going to be out here all the way in the desert surviving. And I just found another really long, awesome hallway. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for sharing the videos. Keep sharing it to your friends so I can make this channel grow. Especially this one. The other one's doing amazing. And also share that one too. You can never be too comfortable. Just want to keep it going so that way, you know, things a little bit more easier for me in the long run. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think. Did you see something that I might have missed? Did you hear something that I might have not have heard? Let me know in the comments below. Until the next time, I will see you guys in the next adventure. Bye, guys.